Hi saucers, as you can see it's really dark, and that's because I'm in the car driven by our dear CEO Sabrina that you cannot see, and the reason why we're in a car is because our dear CMO Edmund locked us out of the office. And Ed, say something. Say why. Tell our audience why we were locked out of the office. Because it's dumb.
Hi, cause I left the key in the office, and then we left the office for dinner, and the people inside the office from another company left.
Yes. So this is lesson number 1.
Do not lock yourself out of the office.
What not to do is, yes, do not lock yourself out of the office. And the reason why is that we only have one key, and the key was left in Edmund's care, and we had dinner, and we had this.
He's the key holder. He's the key bearer.
He
didn't bring the key.
Yeah, he didn't bring the key, although he's the key bearer. So again, note to self: what not to do. Do not go out of the office without your key if you are the only one holding the key. That is very crucial. And I think Ed has some interesting stories to tell of how he has locked everybody Seb out of locked in
the house, locked out of the house.
As you can tell, at Sauce Inc. we are a lot of bunch of funny people, and you can tell the shenanigans. But yeah, Ed, what do you have to say for yourself?
He likes locking people out and in things.
This is your time to redeem yourself.
I have absolutely nothing to defend myself with, so I'm just gonna say that things happen for a reason.
That's why we are now on a field trip. Road trip. We're on the road. Yeah, we're on a road trip. We are trying to retrieve a key so that we can get ourselves back into the office. If not, none of us can go home because Seb and Ed's home keys are in the office. As well. Yeah, my bag is in the office as well. The good thing is that at least Seb left the office with her car keys just in case for whatever reason, and that's why we are in the car. If not, yeah, we have no idea who to call, what to call. Maybe another thing, what not to do, not know a locksmith. So maybe that is what, or the security guard. Maybe that's the next thing that we need to do.
Locksmith, we already did, right?
Yeah, we need to probably know the security guards.
I don't think they have the key to the office.
No?
No.
Okay, we're screwed then. Anyway, good thing is that at least we know someone who does have the spare key, and that's where we're going to right now to go and find the key and then go back into the office so that we can get on with our sauce stuff. And if you can hang on with us for a little bit more, then you will know and hear Ed sing for you guys, because you are so patient and watching this really dark video of me in the car as we go on our road trip to get our keys back.
Why don't you just
Get our stuff.
now?
What else shall we talk about now? Hi, whoever just tuned in.
Hello.
Yeah, as I just said, why we're on a road trip right now is because we are locked out of our office. So we are now heading to grab our spare key. Yeah. And as the title says, what not to do. There are a lot of things that you should not do. Seb, any points on what not to do? Not be silent. So that's something that on Sauce Inc.
There's so many things that I want to say like not to do, but that means I'm telling people what I did. That's why I'm keeping quiet.
Okay, that's what she said. What not to do is keep quiet, actually, because on Sauce Inc. we need people to talk. That's why we built a community, so that people will talk. And you can join as a member. Just go to sauceinc.com, join in the community, chat with us. You can find Sabrina by adding her. You can add me, find her at Sabrina, me at Melissa. If you really want to help us scold Edmund for locking us out, you can find him as well at Edmund. Yeah. And then so you get to see a little bit of our night, so-called here in Singapore, the roads. Since we're on a road, we must as well see a road trip as well. Be on a road trip with us. You can see we are now in a very local area.
Very
HDB, yeah, Heartlands. Yeah. Oh, we're still on the road. I have no idea where we're going. Hopefully we are not lost, but we have
We are
Ed
not
here with his trusty Google Map.
Hi guys.
Can't see him, yeah, but he's trying.
Can't see me, otherwise we'll crash and die.
Are we here? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Go straight.
Okay.
So what else not to do in business or in
business?
life? On looks, you know, personal.
What not to do?
Okay, so now I think this. Let me give you a call.
Okay, give us 1 second while we park or we find a lot to park. Okay, we're stopped, so you will have to no longer deal with shaky cameras. Yeah, my hand is slightly steady right now. Yes, what not to do? We are, as I was saying, there is light. Maybe we should switch on the light a bit. No? Seb say no, I cannot switch on the light. So you have to deal with this semi-creepy picture of me and occasionally with the lights at the back. Seb, what else? What should we not do when it comes to social media? What should we not do?
Broadcast on social media and lock ourselves out of the office.
We are still on the topic of not locking ourselves out of the office. And yes, so the whole idea is that you need to keep track, be organized. And we have this debate as well about common sense and how I like to say that common sense is no longer common. At place in point where you would think that we were going out for dinner, that we would take our keys, or Ed should take our keys.
But he's the only one with the key.
He's the only one with the keys, but lo and behold, he did not bring the key along with him. So that's why after dinner we went back to the office, and the other people who we share the office with have all left and they've locked up. Like good people should lock their offices up, right? So that's why here we are at 8:30, hunting down our other key so that we can get ourselves back into the office and then go home preferably after that. So last week I said that we are gonna have music this week. We should have, because we're still gonna make Ed play the music regardless, but it means that you'll probably have to wait a little bit more till we get back to the office, which is another 15 minutes time
You wish?
or so. Hopefully less.
Nope.
I hope.
More.
Seb says more, but we
We are far away.
took about 15 minutes to get here.
No.
Whatever, she drives. I'm not gonna debate with her about that. We had a very interesting debate, which is why dinner took longer than usual. If not, we would not have been locked up and you would have probably gotten to see our office. So this very interesting debate, which was started by our CMO, it has to do with all levels. Very exciting. Religion, race, philosophy, and yeah. But
Boring
maybe
stuff.
maybe we should start that only when he's back so that he can defend himself.
No, he will not defend himself and it wouldn't make sense.
That voice you hear is Seb, our CEO. She's in the driver's seat right now, but so she doesn't want to come on camera. Do you?
Nope.
Yeah, you heard. She doesn't want to come on camera. I'm sitting right at the back, waiting for Ed to retrieve our keys while we talk about what not to do on internet, on what not to do on social media, and yeah, generally what else not to do.
So what else not to do?
Don't mix your colors and your whites when you wash your clothes, especially
No, on social media.
social media. Don't troll. I hate trolls. Oh, but do you troll? I don't troll. Seb, do you troll?
Definition of troll.
Throwing insults when you don't really know the person.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
So don't troll. That's one thing we say. Don't troll on social media. Well, it's okay to be opinionated and say what you want and what you
Don't
think.
think that social media is your private space.
if you didn't hear that, Seb said don't think social media is your private space, and true indeed.
Why it's called social media.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's called social media. Everybody and anybody on the internet can see, read, or watch whatever you're posting it up, including this video, as well as Snapchat. I have no idea why some people think that Snapchat, just because the video disappears after 20 minutes, it means that nobody else will see it. You are wrong. A lot of people would have probably seen it, would have probably kept it somehow or some way and use it against you. So just be smart about what you post up on social media, because your face, your name, or whatever is going to be associated with that. So Ed, our CMO, since you're a CMO, what not to do on social media? This blur black face is him.
Oh. Post what you are
What?
and not what you are not.
So you are saying that
Wow.
you should post what you are and what you're not.
Post what you
But
are.
you know our topic was what not to do on social media.
Correct. So do not post what you are not.
Ah, okay.
Why couldn't you just say it as it is?
I need to make the contradiction to emphasize on
But
the
I'm
point.
already annoyed.
As you can tell, Seb is really annoyed at Ed.
Read.
Yep. So anyway, what that is true. As Ed has just said, you shouldn't post stuff that is not you, in the sense that be authentic. As I've said last week about personal branding, nobody's asking you to share every single thing about your life, but when you do, of course you want to bring out the best version of yourself. But if it's totally fake, that means if you give us some example. Come on, give us some example. Ed, you can take the camera and give us some examples.
For example, right, if you're putting up a quote by a famous person,
Don't say it's by you.
don't say it's by you, and really mean it. Like really understand what the quote is for and how it
I
applies
think a lot of people know.
to your life, and then share it. You know, with a story, with why this quote, you know, influences your action on reality, and how it really helps. Instead of just like, okay, this quote is really inspiring. Yada yada yada. I posted up.
Okay, basically don't
And-
plagiarize.
Yeah. Okay, right. So moving back to Mel.
Okay, what else? What else do you should not do on social media?
Pretend to be a girl when you're a guy.
Yeah, that still comes about being the authentic part again, right? Be authentic. Basically, don't try and pretend to be somebody else that you're not. Yeah.
Post naked photos of yourself. And things that nobody will ever see just because you put the privacy as private.
Okay, Seb has requested for everyone to not post naked stuff, pictures of yourself on social media, because it's public. Even though if you think it's private, it can go public. In fact, I was watching this documentary that was saying that a lot of people in the UK and the US have received a lot of hate mail, spam mail, because they send all these private photos to their ex-boyfriends, and then their ex-boyfriends post it after they've broken up. They post it up on all these like hate porn, revenge porn sites, you see. So again, it's very, very important when you are taking all these photos, who you're gonna give it to. And for those in Asia, we all know about the whole scandal that happened in Hong Kong. I think this was like in 2007 or 2008, where even celebrities' photos got leaked out in public, and how embarrassing and how, you know, that whole thing was about. So yeah, before you snap, think about it again.
Don't reveal your personal information on social media.
So Seb also said don't reveal your personal information freely, unless you just keep, the whole idea is keep in mind that it's gonna be public, it's in the public sphere. So what you want to let people know, then you put it up. If not, be safe, don't reveal your public information, because a lot of people out there can find a lot of details about you and I don't think you want to be cyber stalked. There's a reason why it's called private information. Okay. What else not to do?
Have double lives. Like, have 2 Facebook accounts, and then one is to your husband and the other one is to your boyfriend. I think that it will never ever like coincide, you know, and people will never know because you are private profile on both Facebook accounts.
Okay.
And can you give us a reason as to why people will find that out eventually?
Because you add friends.
So basically, be smart about it. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of silly people and stupid people up on social media nowadays, and we wonder why. But basically, just think about it. Why are you on social media? The whole idea between social media is so that we can communicate and connect with people, correct? So just be a bit smart about it. Are you going to tell your friends stupid things? Yeah, what's your objective about social media? So think about it. It's going to be out there in public. So be careful about what you put up there as well.
Very much.
And another thing, what not to do. This is not about social media, but what not to do. Ed, who called you just now?
Some random lady
Random
Lady calling you for?
to talk to me about some way to make money online, via just shopping online, and you can make money.
I
About
see.
300 to 500 a month.
I see. So what not to do is when you pick up all these phone calls,
reveal your own personal information.
Don't reveal your personal information, and don't get distracted, because
Distracted.
if you're making money now, that is where you should focus.
Sometimes Ed just wows us with his little strokes of I wouldn't say geniuses in this
Confusion.
yeah, but he likes to say these things, these little nuggets, and yeah, sometimes we are torn between being confused and going, as you've just heard Seb and I going, which brings us to the point again about his very interesting debate, how we got locked out of the office.
That's not the debate. The debate is on his philosophy and religion.
Yeah, Ed, can you? I'm gonna pass you the camera. Can you tell the audience?
No.
No? Why not? This is
Actually
interesting.
think about it, right?
Oh,
Not a positive.
we don't want it to.
conversation.
Fine. Okay, let's not talk about it. See, that's another thing. What not to talk on social media?
Exactly, philosophy and religion.
Actually, that's not quite true. You can talk about religion, but you need to be very careful whether you're being extremist or not. And again, you must substantiate it and say that it's your personal opinion. And be prepared. People are going to have their opinions, and they are going to tell you straight in your face what their opinions are. You will find yourself arguing on people on social media. So yes, again, think about it very carefully. So anyway, Ed has just gotten back the key, and we are on our way back to our office. Yay! So we will not get locked out. And then if you wait for a few more minutes, and once we are back in our office, we will go back live again. So we will see Ed, we'll make him do some more work by working on the guitar. He's going to sing and perform the song that he wrote, and I wrote the lyrics to, called Live Well Today, which is the song that we wrote for Global Wellness Day. Yeah, so let's just give you a bit of background for you to stay tuned and hang on with us. I know it's a little bit dark, but as I've mentioned, I'm actually in the car on the road. We're on our way back to the office, and that's why it's a little bit shaky. I don't mean to be like the Blair Witch Project here, to make you all a bit sick and dizzy, but yeah, I'm in the car, I can't help it, and that's why it's a bit dark and illuminated only from like the other cars. Yeah, if you want to see how our highways look like in Singapore, here we are. Yeah, looks like it's a long road back, but we should take in another, I think, be back in another 15 to 20 minutes. Am I right?
If we will get lost or make a wrong turn.
Yeah, But this is where Google Maps come into play. We trust this a lot.
No, we don't.
We do actually. Steps in the driver's seat. Yeah. Okay. So,
What not to do on social media? Anybody have anything else to say? What not to do on social media?
yep. What does anybody have anything to say? Any comments whatsoever? Hi. So you've just popped in. You have anything to say on what not to do on social media or what not to do in general? Basically on social media, because we were saying again, you should not pretend to be someone else, you should not troll other people, you should not talk about boring subjects,
You should not
you,
share
sh-
your information.
you should not share your information freely unless you want to.
Not post your naked photos.
Should not post your naked photos online as well, unless you're a porn star, I guess. Yeah, that's the exception. Yeah.
But if you're a porn star and you're gonna post it on social media, you're gonna get paid for it.
But that's how they get paid in the end afterwards, you know?
No.
Because they want people to follow them and then follow their other videos as well. They choose what to post. They don't post a lot of naked photos out there. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. My arm is getting very tired. Yeah. So viewers, what else? Do you have any ideas what else not to do on social media? What are your top tips for things not to do? We've got very quiet sources. And anything else do you have to say? What not to do?
Okay, let's see. Do not try to spam your products and services. It's like, okay, I know that. Hi guys. I know that you should always constantly selling your stuff.
Yeah, you
Here and there.
said don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
but-
spam your marketing messages on it.
Correct. Don't ever spam, and because the point is
Overdo the spamming.
yes, no one is gonna listen. No one's gonna listen to
In other words, don't
you
hard sell,
selling.
right?
Yeah. Oh, if you're, I mean, the selling can always begin after like bantering and chit chatting. But if you straight up try to promote your product and service to people, they're just gonna reject you.
No.
You know, it's not gonna happen. Not in your dreams.
I disagree.
Unless you're talking about experienced salespeople who actually build up campaigns, pre-marketing campaigns, and already established a form of seed in their target audience, to the point that when they promote themselves, their product, their offerings, these people are already seeded with the idea that whatever this guy comes up with is good.
Okay,
I disagree.
so Seb disagree. Tell us why.
I disagree because you should always try to promote your product. Just don't spam it. You know, say it once and then bring value to what you're saying. Just don't keep repeating the same thing over and over again. But I don't think there's any harm in self-promotion.
Okay, if you didn't hear that, what Seb say that she has a differing point of view from Edmund. She says that there is nothing wrong with self-promotion. There's nothing wrong with talking about your products and marketing yourself on social media all the time, as long as you don't overdo it. You don't spam people with it. You don't hard sell.
And always remember to add value.
And always remember to add value. Tell people what's the value behind your products or your services, which I think is very important, because right now nobody wants to buy something just because you're telling them that it's great. They want to know, like, what exactly can you do for them. If when you say it's great, you know, what exactly will it do for you as a person is, I'm sure. So that's why we also are doing live videos, because that's what we're trying to do. We are trying to promote Source Inc., but we are trying to add value to your lives by saying that, you know, we've got this great platform where you can join us, you know, join in the conversation and talk to us. about all the various things that you like about fashion, beauty, health, wellness, whatever you as a woman or who have, would like to talk about. And that's why we came out with style guides as well, because we know that that's gonna help you choose your wardrobe, inspire you to look good and dress well. And so hi for those who just tuned in. This is the first time I have co-hosts. You may not be able to see them because it's a bit dark. As I've repeated many times, we're in the car. We're on our way back to the office right now after retrieving our spare key. So our topic right now is what not to do. We were talking about self-promotion or hard selling. There is nothing wrong with promoting or selling yourself on social media. The whole point is how you do it, because people want to know the value behind it. They don't want to be hard sold all the time. Okay, I am going to go off right now because it's really very dark, and I think that's why a lot of you are dropping out. And we will go live in another, say, 10 minutes, where we will have Ed to give us a little mini concert. Yes, because you sources deserve it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!